When a man waits to sleep with you, is he for real? In an age where casual encounters seem to reign supreme, what if you stumble upon a different kind of gentleman? One who chooses to refrain from pursuing physical intimacy right away. It might leave you pondering the meaning behind this intriguing behavior. Could it be a sign of respect, genuine caring, or perhaps even a signal of commitment to a deeper connection? Whatever the reason, encountering such a rare specimen in today's dating world is simply fascinating. But what do you make of it when a man waits to sleep with you, denying himself of one of the greatest pleasures known to man? When a man waits to sleep with you, 9 reasons for this. 1. He wants to establish an emotional connection with you. Too often these days, people become physically intimate before or without even having a genuine emotional connection. This usually leads to shallow relationships lacking in substance, and it's one of the reasons men lose interest after sex. But when a man waits to sleep with you, it could be a sign that he wants something deeper, that he genuinely cares about you and your needs. So he wants to wait and get to know you better first, and make sure that he is emotionally invested in the relationship before taking things further physically. 2. He respects you and your boundaries. Making the decision to wait for physical intimacy demonstrates respect for both of you. He knows having sex with someone is a big step, and he doesn't want to take it lightly. Even if the decision to wait is yours, it shows he's willing to honor it and not push you into something you're uncomfortable with. That kind of respect is essential in any good relationship, and it's a sign that he truly cares about what you want and need. A guy who pesters you for sex will not likely stay with you long term. Aren't there other things to explore while dating? Getting to know each other better by hanging out or going on dates. Talking about your hopes and dreams for the future. Sharing stories about your families and developing an emotional connection will strengthen your relationship. If a guy doesn't want to do any of these with you, but bugs you for sex, that's a huge red flag, dear. 3. He respects the power of physical intimacy and wants to save it for a special occasion. If he's waiting, it may be because he understands that physical intimacy should be special and only shared when both people feel respected and comfortable with each other. So he wants to wait until the right time is right, so you can both enjoy a powerful connection and a sense of security. 4. He wants to be sure you want the same thing. When a man is on the hunt for a meaningful, lasting partnership, he'll want to be sure that your plans and goals align, and this could mean waiting for physical intimacy until you both know that's what you want. This means diving deep into discussions about your family, career, and aspirations to ensure you are on the path toward a shared future. Don't be surprised if he gets real with you, even daring to ask the tough questions about where you see the relationship going. Serious-minded guys don't want to invest time and emotions into something that's bound to end in heartbreak. So if he cherishes the honesty and open dialogue over rolling in the hay, I think it's admirable, except you want otherwise. 5. He is confident in his own worth and values himself as a person. A man who wants to wait doesn't need to use sex as a means of validation or a self-esteem boost. He doesn't have to rely on his relationships with women to define him as a man. He knows what he has to offer and realizes he brings worth beyond physical intimacy. Men who lack self-confidence or feel insecure often try to overcompensate with sex. If he's secure in himself, it also tells him he won't have any issues with commitment and being faithful because he will also recognize your worth and value as an individual. 6. His personal values. We all have personal values we hold dear, and these values serve as a guide to how we live our lives. I know it might be hard to believe, but chastity is a virtue that some men still value highly. They will not sleep with you until they are married or until they are in a committed, long-term relationship with you. To them, Chastity is a sign of respect, and it shows that they appreciate the importance of intimacy. This is a trait to look for in men seeking true love and connection. 7. Religious persuasion. We live in an age where religion is often considered a relic of the past and a source of much unnecessary pain and suffering for those who practice it. But this is not the case. Religion is a source of strength, comfort, and guidance for those who take it seriously, and religion is a big deal for many people, including me. As a Bible-believing Christian, premarital sex is a sin, and it is important for me that any man I am in a relationship would be of the same belief system. Finding someone who shares my faith allows us to practice together and helps us feel secure in our religious convictions. So, if you are dating a guy whose religious beliefs do not support getting intimate before marriage, sorry, sis, you are not getting any. 8. He has self-control. A preacher once said that you don't have self-control until you have control over your sexual desires. That sounds pretty serious, but I believe there is truth to it. A man who obeys the moral code he has set for himself and refrains from having sex when it could potentially lead to a broken heart or even spiritual consequences has self-control. So if your guy is not getting physically intimate with you, even if he's not religious, he has self-control. And that's if he's not relieving himself elsewhere, which is a whole other topic. 9. He's playing along. Maybe, just maybe, he's playing along with your beliefs, especially if you've been open about what you believe in and the boundaries you want to set until marriage. He may be playing along until you are comfortable with him enough to give in to him. Anyways, the best way to know the reason he's waiting is to ask him instead of making assumptions. Then you'll know whether you are on the same page, if he's respecting your beliefs and values, or if there's something else going on. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and follow our channel for more updates.